Matt and Josh, oh, were you ready?
Does it matter ever?
No. Okay. We're back after a week. Sometimes old age gets in the way, and you have back issues doing just normal things like lifting a computer off the ground.
That's the truth.
So now I'm mostly fine. We did watch the Fantastic Four trailer, though we didn't do a useless reaction, which some people enjoy. I guess we'll talk about that.
10,000 on the Superman one, eh? People love us.
Sure. Okay, so before we get into the Marvel news of the week, what did you think of the Fantastic Four trailer?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I would say.
Eh?
I thought it was good. They showed all the right parts. The world looked great. I think there's a good chance that they're building up this specific world, the specific place they're in, because they're going to destroy it. I think it's going to get crunched. And they escape, and then but it looks amazing. Galactus looks sick. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic. Fantastic car looked awesome.
Looked so good.
I assume they're going to clean up the thing a bit until release. Some of it was it looked fine generally in most shots, but there's a little bit of cleanup to do. Not sure Herbie's going to have a voice other than like weird noises like B8 or R2. I think everyone looked good. Joseph Quinn seems to be like the super right choice for Human Torch. And Vanessa Kirby, sure. And I was actually surprised by Eben's accent. I didn't really think, sometimes they go hard on the New York thing, but I don't know. Actually, he surprised me, which is good. Like him doing that and the little give it a little zing and whatever. I was like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah, definitely not over the top or anything like that. It was right perfect.
I think we all know that the Fantastic Four is going to end up in the 616 universe and be in Secret Wars, and probably lose their planet. So we don't know if. So one of my friends asked me, "Is this like is it set in the past?" I'm like, we don't know. Like, it could just be because it's a multiverse. It could just be a planet that's present day, on the same timeline as in the same time as, but it's just a different. It's in a different way, or in terms of aesthetics, right, and technology. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. I think it's gonna be good. Captain America comes out next week.
Crazy, right? I guess
for the longest time they said that Captain America budget was like 400 million plus, but I just saw a new article that said it's like 180 million.
Yeah, it's less than that. I guess it got blown out of proportion, but I wouldn't be too surprised. Like, you know what I mean? They had reshoots, they did whatever, but
now,
I guess rumor is
now if it's only 180 million, it should have no problem making money.
Yeah, rumor is that the movie is, better than average at this point with everything that's been done now. So, we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's what they said anyway. And that's probably at this point almost all you could ask for.
Yeah, I think Thunderbolts has a chance of being better than Captain America, although you got Harrison Ford and Red Hulk, and the other Captain America, what's his name from Winter Soldier?
U.S. Soldier.
Not U.S. Soldier. The first black Captain America.
Isaiah Bradley.
Isaiah Bradley, that's it. He's a great actor. I'm interested to see what
he is good.
Him. And you have Giancarlo Esposito. Like there are some good ingredients here to make a good movie. So
I'll be interested to see what he ends up being.
Well, I hope he isn't just a one and done. I hate when Marvel does this. They cast an awesome actor and he's one and done, like Christian Bale.
I think he's going to be one and done. I think it's going to be the exact same thing.
Yeah, I hope not. He could, if he's playing like a street level thug, he could show up in the Daredevil or a Moon Knight or something in New York or whatever, right?
That'd be a rock.
Okay. Speaking of non-street level, I guess weird transition. Ghost Rider news. I guess, or rumors. Marvel rumored to have big plans for the Spirit of Vengeance beyond Midnight Suns. Though Marvel Studios has yet to confirm that a new Ghost Rider will be introduced, there have been persistent rumors from a number of different sources, not to mention telling hints from Kevin Feige and Brad Winderbaum that we'll see the Spirit of Vengeance make his MCU debut at some point. The flame-headed hero is expected to be part of the Midnight Suns movie. Whether this project will mark his first appearance remains to be seen, but it sounds like Marvel has bigger plans for the character beyond the planned, though still not officially announced, supernatural team-up film. No one has been cast as the new Ghost Rider yet, but he is set to appear in a few projects over the next few years, including Midnight Suns. We haven't heard any solid casting rumors. Ryan Gosling was never actually in talks for the role.
What?
But Deadpool and Wolverine star Ryan Reynolds recently confirmed he attempted to bring back Nick Cage as his incarnation of the character for the rated R threequel. Quote, they were in early drafts. We had versions of that sequence, but then as it shook out, you're sort of looking like trying to make the movie responsibly it's big budget. It's the biggest budget of any Deadpool movie, but you want to give yourself as much constraint, which really I think facilitates asymmetrical thinking and creativity. If you have too much time or too much money, it usually murders that kind of creativity. So yeah, you're shrinking things. But we did talk to Nick Cage. We tried to get him, but he was a no-go. I would have loved him. We're not sure why Cage declined the offer, but a recent rumor claimed the actor has since agreed to reprise the role.
Oh, really?
I don't know that he would reprise the role for Secret Wars, though, would he?
I mean, maybe.
Spider-Man 4. Yeah, I don't know.
They bring back, if they're going to bring back a lot of characters. Like, I would not be surprised if we end up seeing, like, one of the old members of the Fantastic Four, or Jessica Alba pops up or something.
Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Or Michael Chiklis?
Yeah.
Or Chris Evans?
Well, probably not Evans, considering he's now.
Well, he's already been in it.
Well, I meant maybe.
Well, he's just skin and bones now.
Yes, he's dust.
More Midnight Suns rumors / news.
Yeah.
Marvel Studios' Midnight Suns movie may have suffered a setback with the departure of a reliable hand to pen the script. We got word that Michael Green had been enlisted to write Midnight Suns last summer, but according to Scooper, by Time to Shine Alone, his take didn't click. And he's now parted ways with the project. Marvel is said to be searching for a replacement. Guillermo del Toro.
Ooh, that's just saucy. Funny. That's a saucy, dirty pick. I like that.
He's already done a weird team-up movie with Hellboy 2. Right?
Correct. Yeah, that's true.
Both of those movies were good. I really wish we would have got a third to finish the trilogy. He does weird creatures really well. I think he'd have a good shot at making a good horror-ish / team-up movie, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Green wrote the original script for the long-awaited Blade reboot. He has also worked on the likes of Netflix Blue Eye Samurai, which was amazing. Blue Eye Samurai is awesome. Blue Eye Samurai is
so good. It was so good.
Kenneth Branagh's Period trilogy, which first two I really enjoyed. The third one was actually had a bit more of a supernatural vibe. It wasn't as good as the first two, I thought. Mm-hmm. Blade Runner 2049 and Logan. It's important to keep in mind the Midnight Suns movie has yet to be officially announced, although we'd say Marvel Studios assembling their supernatural characters for team up at some point is inevitable. Other names they've heard to include in the lineup, which would be Wong, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Blade, Werewolf by Night, and Man-Thing. Other names I've heard from most least likely include Black Knight, Scarlet Scarab, Elsa. Well, I would think Elsa Bloodstone would be in it. Doctor Strange will probably make an appearance here and there. Agatha Harkness is a ghost now, so I'm not sure where she would fit in.
Some mentor situation or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even that game Midnight Suns, Agatha Harkness was in it as a ghost, and then they brought her back through some ritual. Spoiler, it's a really good game, though. I really enjoyed it. Although there's some weird like social interaction stuff that's part of the mechanics that I absolutely fucking hated in that game. But the combat card game itself was really good. And if you find it on sale, by all means buy it. Moving on. We may know who Marvel Studios is eyeing for MCU's Mr. Sinister. Everyone's favorite fan cast was Bryan Cranston. That's not happening. He's on his way to retirement. However, it looks like we have a legitimate rumor. The closest thing we've come to a solid update. Marvel Studios X-Men Reboot is a report from the trades revealing that Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songs, Birds, and Snakes scribe Michael Leslie is penning the screenplay. Who knows how much has changed since then, but as far as we're aware, no director is attached, and Leslie may not even be the current writer on the project. Despite that, the casting rumors continue coming in thick and fast. That's okay. Yesterday we shared thick and fast.
Jesus Christ. These AI writers are awful.
Yesterday we shared a breakdown of the actors who are supposedly in the running for the X-Men. We'll get to that later in the video. And today we have a possible Mr. Sinister. According to My Time Shine Hello, Marvel Studios eyeing Dune, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Skyfall star Javier Bardem to play the iconic X-Men villain in the MCU. You may recall he was once in line to play Galactus in First Steps. Yeah, I would 100% be on board with this. I just recently rewatched No Country for Old Men.
Ooh.
Movie's so good.
So good.
But yeah, he's a fantastic actor. Like Country for Old Men. Ricky Ricardo, he played in that biopic of Lucy. He was good in that he was just in what are those brothers? The Menendez brothers Netflix bio TV series, whatever. He was the dad. He was great in that. Yeah, and he almost looks like Mr. Sinister, actually. So
he does kind of look a little bit like it. He also got to have sex with Scarlett Johansson and Penelope Cruz and Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which
what?
Yeah, that's an interesting movie.
Oh, the movie.
He was in Dune. He was in Mother too. I always forget he was in Mother.
Didn't Mother get like absolutely lambasted by critics?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care. He's a great actor. Let's do it.
Yeah, pretty great actor. Very good choice. Weren't we talking about somebody else though too?
John Hamm was.
Is that who it was?
I
think that's maybe who it was.
It was. It might have been him because he's been popping up in like different things, killing it and leaving because he does like Fargo season 5, right. Landman
and stuff. Yeah.
Right. He just shows up, does his thing, and disappears.
So good.
Okay, we talked about Fantastic Four, the trailer, but I guess there was a hidden Morse code in the trailer, which has now been
really decoded. Oh really?
Though you may not have noticed if you decide to watch the pre-launch. Oh yeah, so that was a fun thing. I noticed in the morning when I got up, they were doing a whole pre-launch like sequence of like their NASA. But I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like an hour and a half long countdown. Right. But those who did catch the unusual beeps have been speculating about what it can mean. Now we can have an explanation, though it's not very exciting. Oh, that's kind of shitty.
Oh, that's too bad.
This was actually a Morse code signal that spelled out the word radiation. Wow, that's Marvel. What a cool Easter egg. Okay, that was nothing. Okay, I'm sorry for that article. That's a waste. Okay, moving on. Oh,
what if there's anything
yes
extra to be said about like the radiation thing, like
cosmic radiation?
I guess.
Well, I saw that John Malkovich is playing a character who's might be playing a character who's obsessed with radiation in the comics. So I don't know. Oh. That was like a teaser for who I don't know.
Okay. I'm surprised that we still don't know who he's playing. Like it's actually crazy that like we've seen a shot of him now when he's all like eldered out, and we still don't know who the hell it is.
That's the fun part.
It is the fun part, my man.
More Ghost Rider news because I misaligned the tabs.
That's okay.
Yeah. Has major plans for Ghost Rider. We know that. We just talked about that. According to Nexus Point News, Apocalyptic Horseman, It's broken a number of major stories before the trades over the last few months. Ghost Rider will make his debut in a big way in Doomsday. He doesn't know the incarnation of the character, whether it's Blaze, Ketch, or Reyes. But it seems pretty confident a new take on the flame-headed hero is on the way. This isn't really that, like... This is a shot in the dark. Okay, thanks. Okay, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, first couple episodes is out. Have you watched it?
I watched up to episode
I think there's 5.
3? 4? No, 3. I haven't watched 4 and 5.
Okay. What are your thoughts on it?
To be honest with you, I kind of enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I don't think, there's not a lot of quips or qualms with it. I think
Quips and quips.
I think obviously we're going to get to the main elephant in the room about this whole situation. Did you not
You mean with Norman Osborn?
No.
Oh.
Did you see that the voice actor said something? Oh, my sweet Johnson. Well, I can try to send you the link, but that's okay. We'll just talk about it very quickly here. Literally, I think it was like the day before it premiered or the day after it premiered.
I saw something about that, but it was about
the main voice actor who voices Peter Parker, Spider-Man, said something to the effect of, I'm really happy and glad to be a part of this show. It's so well written and not like the other woke stuff Marvel has done or something like pretty much to that effect. But he used the word woke.
Yeah.
And people obviously didn't like that.
I guess he's out of a job.
He's probably not coming back for the next one. But it's hilarious because if you watch the show for literally 5 minutes, the first episode, it's pretty much the most woke Spider-Man we've gotten in existence, which is completely fine. Like, all the characters, everything is dope. Like, they're, you know what I mean? Like, they're pretty well, like, getting ironed out and whatever. And like, Peter is not that annoying. He's a little annoying, but like, that's just kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah.
For some reason, so fucking stupid. For some reason, like, okay, spoiler alert, but Ben is gone. He does not exist and like anymore. He died. And Peter goes to use his stuff. And one is like a camera that Ben used to own. The camera looks like it's a film camera from the 70s, but it has a digital back. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Anyway, that's the only problem I have with the show. Other than that, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the showrunner says he may have misspoke.
Whoopsie.
Maybe he didn't mean what he said.
Whoopsie.
The quote is here, my biggest fear was that it was going to be annoying and woke, and it wasn't. I was like, yes, this is great. It's so well written. It feels real. Yeah. So I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I thought the first episode was stronger than the second. However, oh no, wait, the second one had that. Yeah, okay. You know what? Both episodes were good. I do like the animation. It's like the updated. It's an updated feel of the old animation, which I enjoy. Yeah, it's fun. But it's been renewed, I guess, for 2 more seasons.
Wow. 2 and 3. Damn.
Yeah. So all 10 episodes will be released across just 4 weeks. Some fans have wondered whether Marvel Studios might be rushing the series out like Echo. It's been in development for quite a long time, I think.
It's been in development for a long time, and I still feel like they used AI on this show.
Marvel Television boss Brad Winderbaum recently spoke to the movie podcast from the show Sticking Around for the Long Haul. I've fallen so head over heels in love with these characters, and I also, by the way, I've read all the scripts for season 2. We're halfway through the animatics. Oh, so they're already halfway through season 2. What Jeff is building brick by brick in the show is starting to pay off. You feel it in season 1. You grow connected to these characters. When everything starts to lock into place and starts to pay off by the end of the season, I feel it in my soul. It just gets deeper and deeper. Subsequent seasons. We're greenlit for season 3. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to hear this pitch for the 3rd season of the show. I'm like a fan. I cannot wait. It appears 3 seasons is the go-to for Marvel Animation, as What If lasted that long in X-Men '97, but so far only been greenlit up to a third season, with this being Spider-Man, so there's a very good chance it lasts well beyond that. And there's a hot toy collectible of the Spider-Man from the show.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So X-Men rumors.
Yeah.
It seems like the Russo brothers may be overseeing the X-Men reboot. Which is kind of surprising, but there's no denying Marvel Studios struggled to find its footing after Endgame, for losing several actors and filmmakers, not to mention suddenly being tasked with developing TV shows alongside movies. Kevin Feige has occasionally struggled to keep the multiverse saga on course. The removals of Jeff Loveness and Michael Waldron from the next Avengers movies and the return of the Russo brothers was seen as the righting of the ship by many. Now the filmmakers will helm Doomsday and Secret Wars. Beyond that, they're going nowhere if a new rumor is to be believed. According to Daniel Rickman, the Russos aren't walking away from the MCU when the multiverse saga ends. Instead, they've already signed a deal to oversee additional projects for the next saga, including the X-Men reboot. Whether they'll direct any of those remains to be seen, though we wouldn't exactly be shocked if Feige chooses them to take charge of the MCU's first X-Men movie, as that it needs to be a hit if mutants are going to thrive alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. As you may recall, recent rumors have pointed to Mr. Sinister being the big bad of the X-Men franchise, something we've long suspected after Fox's efforts focused on Magneto. The Mutant Saga's next big event, meanwhile, is rumored to be Avengers vs. X-Men, and that's a movie we could definitely see being on Joe and Anthony's radar. Of course, the duo might not be alone in being part of the next saga if recent reports about Robert Downey Jr.'s future as Doctor Doom are accurate. Do we like this?
I'm impartial because, like, I mean, all the Marvel movies they did were great. They're really, really great.
Yeah.
Movies they did outside of Marvel, not so great. I think
it is weird. Like, they have this thing with Amazon Prime for this universe, Citadel universe or whatever, and there's one. I think there's been 2 different series with it so far. I don't know how the second series did with it. I think it was called Honey or something.
I thought that was a movie. Is it? Am I wrong? I like how we're both looking.
Yeah. There was Citadel. Diana. Was it called Diana? Oh, maybe it was called Diana. Spin-offs. Here we go. So it's titled Citadel Diana, which was an Italian series. Oh yeah, and then there was an Indian series called Honey Bunny. Oh, I was right.
Wow, damn. But
I don't know if any of like if those shows did well or not. I mean, the first Citadel, like it wasn't great. There was some fun action in it, but it wasn't anything to write home about for a spy show.
Crazy enough, they're actually executive producers on the show From, which I watch hard and really enjoy.
Oh yeah, From's a good show.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I think I would trust them with Avengers versus X-Men, but I don't know that I would want. I don't know. I guess we'll see how the next 2 Avengers movies come out. Because mutants are a different thing than Avengers.
I would agree. And they're gonna have to change their tune and adjust if they're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll see.
No, man, it's gonna be interesting.
This is what I'm not for: is recasting Gambit. When Channing Tatum made a surprise appearance as Gambit in last year's Deadpool & Wolverine, it was assumed he would reprise the role if Marvel Studios decided to include the character in the planned X-Men reboot. May not be the case. According to Scooper Daniel Rickman, a recent casting grid reveals that Marvel is currently searching for actors to play the Raging Cajun and Kitty Pryde. This isn't the first time we've heard Pryde would be a part of the team, but if this is accurate, the studio is also looking for someone to play Remy LeBeau. It obviously suggests that Tatum will not be returning, at least not for the X-Men movie. Still making an appearance in Secret Wars. Like, I guess this makes sense if they're going younger.
Yeah.
Although
I think they're gonna go younger. Like I think like because again, and like we've talked about this
they'd have to go
before,
younger with Rogue too, right?
they're gonna have to go it across the board, and they're gonna have to go like in like we're gonna have to think into the future. Like it's so fucking crazy because we're not gonna get an X-Men movie until
2030.
Oh my god, that's 5 years away. Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my god.
the Avengers movies are 2026 and 2027, so you can't do an X-Men movie till after that.
If everybody thinks we're getting an X-Men or we're getting an Avengers movie in 2026, I think they're massively mistaken.
I think they already started filming Doomsday, didn't they?
I mean, that's great, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I think stuff's gonna happen. Like it's gonna get pushed. I just don't know. I just don't feel like it's gonna.
Yeah, it starts in March.
Wow, that is fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. I'm definitely gonna get pushed till the summer.
Doomsday,
a little bit later.
Release date is. Yeah, so they'll have 14 months. Oh no, 14.
Not months. A chance, dude. Not a chance. Not a chance. Dude, it's getting pushed. It's gonna get pushed. I'm gonna say May, so I'm gonna say end of summer. They'll push it to end of summer, and then it'll be like they'll push it again. It'll be like a fall-ish release if we get lucky.
Well, here let's see the time between Infinity War and when it was released. So they shot both of them back to back. So January,
which they might do with this one.
Oh, I'm sure they'll do it with this one. So January 23rd to July 14th, and Avengers: Infinity War came out July 2018, April 2018. That's 14 months. You're muted.
Wow.
There you go.
No.
Oh,
okay.
Just didn't pick up.
I whispered it.
Yeah.
Can't whisper.
So like, and it had a ton of special effects. So maybe they can do it in 14 months.
Well, we know how large.
Union. It might be harder with the Union.
I was just gonna say, remember how hard they said they were pushed to fucking finish that movie? Like, oh my god, no way, dude. Well, not gonna do that again.
But shareholders are involved.
Right, gotta keep making money. Destroy the world.
Some good news about Sony. Sonyverse is dead, I think. Finally.
Yeah.
Sony's Marvel Universe came to an abrupt... Okay, but I will say, before we get into this article, did you watch Kraven?
No.
Okay, so I watched Kraven, I don't know, it came out on digital like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It is... I liked it better than Venom 3.
Oh! Okay.
It's not good.
No, but that's that's a start.
It's better than Venom 3.
Wow, very
it's
impressed.
Better than Morbius, sorry.
Wow.
The action is good, the story is not good, but
no.
Russell Crowe is infinitely watchable in almost everything he does. So that was that was a good cast.
It's kind of like a chunky boy in that one, right?
Well, he's always chunky now.
I guess, yeah.
Remember him as Zeus in Thor 4?
Right, that's true. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was better than Venom 3. That's not saying much, but
start.
Huh?
It's a start.
Well, now it's a death because it's over.
And it's a start and the end.
Yeah. They saved their best movie for their last, and it killed it. Brave the Hunter, between overwhelming negative reviews, dismal opening weekend, that movie was finally on the coffin for the franchise, which had already had one foot in the grave thanks to Morbius and Madam Web. The trades have revealed the studio is moving on from villain-led spin-offs, meaning everything from Venom 4 to Silver Sable and Sinister 6 have likely been scrapped. Rumors have since swirled about Spider-Man variants being Sony's new go-to. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was dead. This is just their villain movies are dead. Starting with the Spider Noir, though only Spider-Man 4 and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse have been officially announced, beyond the Amazon MGM TV series. Among the previously announced movies, somewhere on the horizon were El Muerto, starring rapper Bad Bunny, Hypno Hustler, featuring Donald Glover. I don't even like. Listen, I read some Spider-Man, but I've never heard of Hypno Hustler. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Oh, how could you not know that?" And it's true, but it's. I don't think he's well known. Today, it's been confirmed that Sony's officially removed its final dated Marvel project from the release slate. It was scheduled for June 27th, 2025. Well, they would have had to start filming soon then. Though it's been obvious for upwards of a year that nothing was ready to fill the slot. We don't know whether the studio ever had a vague plan for these movies, but it appears the idea might have been to pit Sinister 6 against Null, God of the Symbiotes. How Madame Web was meant to factor into that is impossible to say. I will say I haven't watched Madame Web, so maybe it was better than Kraven.
I'm gonna say no.
After acknowledging that Kraven the Hunter was probably the worst launch we've had in 7.5 years, that didn't work out very well, which I still don't understand because the film is not a bad film. Let's just touch on the Madame Web comment for a moment. Madame Web underperformed theaters because the press crucified it. It was not a bad film, and it did great on Netflix.
It did great on Netflix. Wow, thanks, guys.
Well, not free technically, but you know what I mean. For some reason, the press said they didn't want us making films out of Kraven and Madame Web, and the critics just destroyed them. You know, there are a lot of movies that have terrible reviews that still make money. Anyways,
imagine that.
Last Marvel news of the week: another rumor about casting for X-Men. X-Men casting rumors continue to swirl. We're hearing that Mystique will be a part of the MCU reboot. Studio might have just someone to have in mind to play a shape-shifting mutant. According to Scooper My Time to Shine Hello, Hunter Schafer is being eyed to play Raven Darkholme in the upcoming movie. Whether this means Schafer is actually in talks for the part is not clear. All we've been told is she is being considered. Schafer has become a highly sought-after talent since her breakout role in Euphoria. It's gone on to appear at the likes of The Hunger Games and Cuckoo. Did you watch Euphoria?
I didn't watch Euphoria, but I actually watched Cuckoo. I
don't even know what that is.
All right.
Good?
It's a horror movie, thriller movie. It was definitely went into a direction we did not expect, but that's half the fun. So,
Mystique was previously played by Rebecca Romaine and Jennifer Lawrence from X-Men First Class. The character was really introduced as a villain, but was given a lot more screen time as a member of the team in the later movies. Though Marvel does finally appear to be making progress on the elusive X-Men movie, official updates have been far and few between. We previously discussed Michael Leslie is currently working on a script. Although, if the Russo brothers are in on that, I doubt he's getting the script. I feel like the Russo brothers will write the script.
I feel like they're probably going to take everything that's been written already so far that they've done. Like, I'm assuming that they've been writing like different drafts of like ideas and stories and stuff. I bet they're just going to cherry pick from everything and then put it together.
Yeah.
And then write their own or something or whatever.
I honestly don't know anything about Hunter Schafer, but I don't know. If she's a good actress, then sure.
I mean, she was great in Cuckoo or whatever it was, but
breakout role for it. Yeah, I never watched it for you, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, she was really good in
Cuckoo. Okay, so that's Marvel News of the Week. We're gonna hit you with a sponsor ad and say goodbye. YouSellComics.com, your new multi-vendor marketplace. You Sell Comics offers a site exclusively for buying and selling of all things comics, slabs, omnis, trades, and more. Sell for as low as 5% commission or 0 commission monthly tiers. Run your own auctions, unlimited bin listings. YouSellComics.com. Buy, collect,